What's going on, guys? It's Valrico here with another hot, disgusting, beast analytic gameplay, and this time we're playing Battlefield Hardline Conquest Large on the Dust Bowl. Let's do this. So, in June, the new Battlefield Hardline maps are going to be coming out. It's going to be, the DLC is going to be called Criminal Activity, and the maps are called Backwoods, Code Blue, The Beat, and Black Friday. You're going to get 2 new cars that or vehicles you can drive around in, 2 new ammunition types for specific weapons, a new gadget, 3 new weapons, a railgun battle pickup, new bounty hunter game mode, and 6 new masks, 2 animal masks, and 4 new police headgear options. So that's going to be coming in, I think, early June, they said. No, it says early access in June, so that's when I'm going to get the deluxe. Oh, not the deluxe. What's it called? Premium. I'm going to get the premium for that. I'm thinking about starting to play more Battlefield 4, because I've been playing way too much Battlefield Hardline, and so I feel like I'm kind of getting burned out with it a little bit. So I want to kind of like slow down a little bit, because I've definitely been playing way too much. Not more than other people though, because I see people that are 150 already. I'm not in this game play, but I'm like a rank 65 now, and I'm gonna try to slow down a little bit and not play so much because I don't want to get burnt out. But also Destiny, I don't know, it was like the last 5 or 6 days they released House of Wolves or something like that, which is a new DLC. So anybody who plays Destiny, go check that out. But also in the news, I seen that motherfucking Need for Speed trailer, son. That shit looks hot. Please, if there is a God, please let it be Underground Part 3. Please. We don't want no Hot Pursuit. We don't want no Rivals. We don't want none of that. We want Need for Speed Underground number 3. Please, God. We want fucking neon lights under the car. We want a cool story mode. Fuck it, I want a black protagonist, because there's hardly ever you can hardly ever play with a black guy in any game, and it's fucking generic. I want a black guy, or give me an Asian. I'm so sick of white people. Just no more white protagonists. It's really annoying. Give me something. Give me a fucking anything, like fucking what is it called? Far Cry 4. You were Ajay Gale or whatever, and he was like, I don't know what he was, one of those Himalayan people, whatever. They're not like full Asians, like Siberians, whatever they are. But listen, better than white. Anything but a white guy. Anything. Give me a Mexican. Ooh, that'd be hot. Give me a Puerto Rican, a driver. Just please, Need for Speed. Please, EA. We need Need for Speed Underground 3. Or even if it's not called Underground, just make it street racing. Make it street racing. You know, race for pink slips, all that shit. Oh, it'll be so hot. Make a hot story mode. Ooh, I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? I would watch the trailer. It was like a teaser, but it was like 35 seconds. And I like racing games, I do, but there hasn't been a hot one in a while, like a real good one, like arcade. It's obviously like you know, Need for Speed is obviously an arcadey racing game. I got Project Cars. I've been playing it. It's fun. It's not arcadey, but it's kind of. Nah, it's not really arcadey, but it's kind of you know, I don't know. It's a good game though. It's good. There's not enough cars though, and you can't customize anything, which is generic. You know what I'm saying? There's like 63 cars, but that really ain't that much when you look at it. But we need, you know what I'm saying, we need some customization. Obviously, we need to be able to make your own decals and all that stuff. But don't just have liveries. That's another thing. All these racing games with these stupid fucking liveries. Fuck out of here. Just fuck out of here. We don't want to see no more liveries. No more, you know, preset, you know what I'm saying, sponsors all over the car, and then and you get 4 different kinds. Like, that's one thing with like the Dirt series. They didn't have, that was one of the things that kind of made it generic, was all they had was liveries, and you can buy just You know what I'm saying? You can buy the deliveries, buy the cars, but they had, you can't, like, we like the customization. We like to be able to put shit on the car. Like, Grand Theft Auto is like the most customizable driving game out right now. Besides, like, you know, Xbox is Forza Horizon, but I'm talking multiplat. There's nothing. The door's wide open. EA, and they can reboot Need for Speed. They said it was a full reboot. They can bring it back and just kick the door in and take control of the arcade scene of racing once more. You know, like they did back in the day. I remember being a kid, and the first game I ever beat was the very first Need for Speed Underground. I beat the whole story by myself. It took forever because, you know, back when you're a kid and you're just trying to figure shit out, you don't have very good common sense, and you're like, you know, I would used to always give the controller to my godbrother and make him beat the missions, but when he wasn't around, you know, I had to figure the shit out. And I had to, you know, grind it out and figure out how to beat it. I remember my godbrother came home one time and he was like, "So what are you doing?" I'm like, I just beat Need for Speed. I'm just driving around. He said, "What? You beat Need for Speed? That's crazy." So, you know, EA has a golden opportunity to bring back that Need for Speed and make it hot. And make, you know what I'm saying, the graphics look nice from what I've seen. It was obviously a cinematic type teaser trailer. You know, it's only 35 seconds. You can't really get much from it. But what we did hear was some guy in the background going, "Holy shit." You know what I'm saying? And people are just running from the cops, and, you know, Porsches and, you know, Nissans or whatever, just souped up like style street racer cars. That's what we need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to get back to that street race shit. Back in like the early 2000s, that was like the hottest thing out. Everybody wanted to be a street racer. As soon as the original Fast and the Furious dropped, everybody wanted a Nissan. Not a Nissan, but everybody wanted a Honda Civic black with green neon under it and shit, and fucking swerve through traffic on the interstate. Everybody wanted to do that. So EA has a golden opportunity, and EA, dude, you know, round of applause for you motherfuckers, because like 2 years ago, you motherfuckers were slipping. The fucking Madden came fresh out the box with all kinds of glitches and shit. Short players, like people, like midget players and shit, like just weird glitches and shit for the multiplayer. I mean, not multiplayer, but for the. I'm getting distracted right now because I'm watching me beast right now, just knocking people down. Look at that motherfucking double kill. I'm a beast. But they were slipping, and then especially with the launch of Battlefield Hardline being so garbage, it was embarrassing. Like, the servers were fucked up, the netcode was garbage, and it was freezing a bunch on the last gen consoles, PS3 and Xbox 360, and then even on the newer consoles, they were like crashing and shit. It was just embarrassing, and it took them a while to get it together, but they finally got it together. Battlefield 4 is official now. Everything's all, you know what I'm saying, everything's all good, kosher. But yeah, man. And also they got that Star Wars Battlefront coming out, the sleeper. Everybody's hyped for that game. I'm hyped too, but it's a sleeper. So EA is doing it big right now. Like, obviously they're probably gonna have a new UFC game coming out this year. Hopefully, actually, it's something I need to look up. Hold on one second. Let me look that up real quick. Okay, so I'm looking at an article on Latino Post. I don't know how I ended up on this fucking website, but the roster is said to have Texas Ranger. Well, I'm not gonna call him Texas Ranger. You know it's fucking Chuck Norris. It's supposed to have Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jackie Chan, Mike Tyson, and Muhammad Ali. Now, Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali in the UFC game, I don't know, bro. That's kind of suspicious. But it's supposed to be coming out in 2016. It'll probably come out early 2016 next year, probably in like January or February. Probably around the time that the original one came out. But I want them to change the controls for UFC because it's generic. Because, you know, when you go online, people are throwing flying knees and fucking like, I feel like you should waste a lot of energy if you miss a flying knee or like a haymaker or something. Like, you should lose a bunch of stamina for that, because it's a high risk to try to throw like a flying knee or like a head kick or like a big uppercut or something like that. It should waste energy if you miss. and like your body should kind of freeze like it did in my Fight Night Champion, where you miss a punch and then your guy kind of like, it goes ugh, and he like throws the punch and gets tired. But anyway, youtube.com/Valrico, twitter.com/Valrico, twitchtv.com/Valrico, and I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace.